Welcome back, Taffers. I'm G-Bubba1, and in this episode, as we are in the final stretch, the final third of this game, well, instead of telling you what we're going to do, let me remind you what we did in the last episode. We went across the rooftops in Dayport and made it to Angel Watch Tower and snuck in the tower, and we did not find Karis, but we did swipe the blueprints for the Cetus Amicus, which I don't think I showed those in the video, but oh well, I'm sorry. But anyway, so I'm going to let Garrett do the explaining. Let's go to load game, load, and then restart.
I hate to admit it, but you were right about the new scripture of the Master Builder. Karis is up to something, and that book is his master plan. It's too bad he's gone into hiding, or I'd make him eat his words.
Karis is fanatical by nature, but now I fear his ambition as well.
Please help me.
You say he's giving these servants as gifts?
Yes, and they must be connected somehow to the scripture. The servants are weapons, and the nobles have just invited them into their homes. I should be so lucky.
And the schematics confirm what my agents presumed. Markham's Isle is the staging area for the Cetus project.
You knew about Markham's Isle? Do you know what it took to get into that office? I don't appreciate you wasting my time.
You are arrogant, Garrett. Yet, you underestimate your own importance to the cause. Your actions have been invaluable.
Do we know what the Cetus project is?
The schematics are too technical to decipher, but the name they reference, Brother Cavador, is the best lead we've had in months.
Then we need him. I'm sure you'd love to ask a high-ranking mechanist a few questions. I'll go see if I can't convince Cavador to come back with me.
There is much we could learn from him. Lotus, my agent on Markham's Isle, may have information on Cavador. Unfortunately, we've had no word from him for some time.
Then he got careless. I won't make the same mistake.
I have hope that Lotus is still alive. He's a faithful agent and a trusted friend. If you could find him, we would be in your debt.
I just hope you realize the risks I've been taking for you. It's not every day my services come so cheap.
Alright, so we need to find Cavador and kidnap him and bring him back. We also need to find Lotus. We need to find another passage from the new scripture of the Master Builder. Words. We need to find the antique globe. And more words. Find Markham's treasure and don't kill any mechanists. I am going to take, and this is kind of important. Sorry, my nose itched. You will not get a loadout after this mission. So I'm going to go up to 30 water arrows. Let's go up to 20 moss arrows. Ooh, now I'm really on the struggle bus. I've got one healing potion. I might need another. The frog beast eggs, I mean, since we can't kill anybody, they're not very useful. I'm going to go with one vine arrow. Notice there are no flash bombs, which is just whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Moss arrow. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's it. Here we go. Now, thankfully, this place is kind of divided up Ooh.
If I were Cavador, where would I be?
It's kind of divided up into sections, so that makes it a little easier. There's our rowboat. That's our exit, which, spoiler alert, we're not going to use. I'm going to wait here because of her.
Hello? Someone there?
Yes, someone is here. It is I. So I have kind of a... Make sure I didn't throw her in the water. That would have been bad. I have kind of a... I have amounts written down of how much I should have from one section to the next. So this big drilling machine, just turn it on. You know, give it a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. That should be good enough. And then come over here on the right-hand side, and right next to it is a little silver nuggie. All right, and that doesn't show up unless you run the machine. All right. The screen's jerking around like there's an earthquake. This part can be
It's
very
a long
frustrating.
way up.
It can be very frustrating. And did you hear the joke? It's a long way up. Whereas in the Thief Gold, he said it's a long way down. Now it's a long way up. Cue laugh track. Okay, there's a camera up here, which makes life miserable. So I'm going to attempt to do this. There's vine arrows already, so don't shoot anymore. But I want that gas arrow. So I'm going to come over here and grab this. And oh, there's the camera. And then I'm going to sprint climb. And then sprint climb back down. Look at that. Gas arrow accomplished. Woo-woo. And here's where I'm going to go for all kinds of crazy. Let's see. Honestly, I'm drawing a blank on how I did this before. I want to say I went over here, but I could be wrong. Let's find out. There's the camera, but I am in the shadows, so I'm good. So I'm going to wait, because there's a guy. Oop, oop. Right up here. Hurry, run under the camera. Nappy time. And wait, what did I just do? Gate to lighthouse. I guess I opened it. Gate to workshop. I don't know. So here's the tricky part, and the camera might catch you if you're quick though. It won't set off the alarm. We're gonna run over to the left. Yeah, see, you didn't like that. Oh, I didn't mean to jump on that, but here I am. Whatevs. I did not mean to go this way. Alright, let's see if I can get back. The camera's still somehow alerting on me, even though I'm way above what it can see. I want to get down there. See that? That's where I want to go. I'm going to save it. I've never done it from here before. I'm going to crouch and drop. Oh, sweet. So the easier way is to come across here and then let me get a pointer. Run over there, jump up there, then jump up there and into this little tunnel. Which is exactly what I'm doing. Just like that, except in reverse. But we've turned off the camera. Right. Now we need to move on up to the top. The deluxe apartment in the sky. We'll just try this again. See how much trouble this gets us in. Oh no, I closed the gate. That's bad. Okay, let's go back down. I royally screwed up. Man. Open the gates. Open everything. Okay. Well, let's try that again. Without the side of dumb. Okay, I'm still in the shadow. Whoa, which is good. 'Cause that could have gone bad.
There. Good cog. Did you see it?
There's nobody here.
'Twas probably nothing. Probably. Art thou there?
Nope. And let's just wait here for that other mechanist. They'll be fine. All right. Wait a second. Something is fishy. Hold on. Right. Sorry, just a small panic attack. Don't go this way up the big metal ramp. You won't last long. So you want to go this way. And see, that camera's turned off now. And in what I find a frustratingly sneaky move, back here behind the big mechanist dude thing, 2 silver nuggies, right? And that has cleared out all the loot up to this point. So complaining about a pagan tearing up one of their little toys. Continue this direction, and then you'll see the bottom of a well. So let's go up the well. I'm gonna save, and I'm just gonna barely peek over the top. That's why we didn't go up the metal ramp. Save. Don't chase it down. But by all means, turn it off. And then go in this cave. What you can't see from here is there is a person up there where those lights are. So we don't want to go that way. And so on top of this little building, we're going to climb up. And onto the roof. And this part gets kind of tricky, but we're going to quietly and carefully make our way across the roof. There's our mechanist pal. I don't see that door in the way in the background. We want that guy to go back. While we're waiting, I'm going to throw a moss arrow here on top. No, don't fall down. And then one right behind her.
Brr. Wonder what they keep on ice.
Hello?
Oh, man.
Reveal thy...
That shouldn't have happened. Well, let's try again. I guess I'm going to have to put down 2 of them. Well, I don't know. That might be close enough. Now we just need to wait for that dude in the door come through and leave.
Brr. Wonder what they keep on ice.
Perfect. And then we got a couple of flash bombs. We got a breath potion, which we're gonna need. Can we go back out the same way? We can. Alright. And then, now we need to grab that dude behind the door. Let's go ahead and put out... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that worked out well. I had a slight panic attack when I looked up and saw that Mechanist beast. Here, go down the slide. Whee! Let's go not through this door. And not through that door. Oh, this was not smart of me. Carefully across the middle. And then back through this cave. Back behind here. So you saw the well. And again, we're going to run behind this porch. And then up on the porch.
All seems well enough. I am a carbon builder's here. We have conceived the world and its workings for an amount.
There are all sorts of mechanists in here. That works. Works for me anyway. Here we go. It's a little purse on the table. Got some more moss arrows. I think this goes to the bottom. It does. The bottom of the lighthouse. We're not going to go there right now. Go down this hallway. Quietly go up the stairs.
Construction is proceeding as planned, friend. Even below thy feet we expect. Is that thou, friend? The structures those pirates left behind are structurally adequate, but they show their unworthiness in the clear light of the builder's torch. Soon, they will be replaced by iron and steel.
The lighthouse seems sound enough. When once I was a hammer...
The Order of the Hammer. Ha! The old ways are dead, my friend. Thou wert right to forsake the crudity of the hammer for the majesty of the gear.
Aye, 'tis true that the old ways are crude, but they can be effective still. Look around you, friend, at these rotting planks and beaten boards. 'Twould take but a hammer and nail to put things right again.
Again you think of the past, of repairing the unworthy wood. 'Tis folly. Begin anew, so that thy buildings know the glory of metal and gear. Something so corruptible deserves not the builder's regard.
Perhaps not, friend, perhaps not. Still, it troubles my heart to look upon such disrepair.
We need to close that door, but then we're gonna help that guy take a nap. And he should be just fine right in here. This guy has a purse on his belt. We could probably pickpocket it like that. But, you know, they deserve it. Bunch of weirdos. Right, here's where it gets kind of tricky. We need to go up there. And there is a guard up there. I'm going to use a vine arrow. Sometimes they alert on that arrow. He also has a purse. A merce. He has a merce. We've discussed this before. And then we get to our only secret, which is around here somewhere. There it is. Flip that switch. Beep boop boo. And hop back down. I think. Am I thinking right? I am thinking right. Okay, hop back down. Boink. We're gonna go this way through this door that we didn't go through earlier. And then you'll have trouble fitting through there sometimes. But look, a whole bunch of water arrows. And what we did was open this section of the wall right there. That was not open earlier, but I didn't bother to show you. Health potion.
This should fetch a nice price.
Quit talking over me, Garrett. Alright, so we've got the navigation globe, so we've achieved that. And oh, we don't have all the loot, so never mind. I'm missing a tiny bit of loot, and I'm not sure from where. So let's find out. Oh, that's not good.
Did falter and take flight, till he that is Cetus did raise us up against them, that we one and next did raise us up too. If someone is
I am So we want to come back to this room eventually. That's not worth anything. Feels like I did this in Half-Life 2. It's really noisy up there. There's a mage up there that has a key on his belt, and we want that key. That's the one. then if you just want to be, you know, me.
Who treads there?
Nobody. Wow. I fell down, but somehow survived. And we can see the top of the map. I can see the top of the map from here. Alright, so what we got was a cold storage shed key. Which is good. We need that. But I am currently drawing a blank on about 20... No. Math on about 40 loot. Alright. So we'll see if we can find it. We've knocked out... We didn't knock out everybody, but we knocked out a lot of folks. So... we should be fine to run around here a little bit. You don't have anything. Alright, so here's cold storage. Remember when Garrett was saying weird stuff like, I wonder what they have on ice. There's the key. Okay, this works like an airlock. When you open this door, it closes that one.
Lotus?
Still I breathes, mechanist.
I'm no mechanist. I'm Garrett.
Garrett, yes. The lady knows me you would come.
Knew I would come? But
Hush, sneaksy friend. Time runs out. There be's a mechanist named Cavador. Garrus needs him. Relies he on his craftsy works. Garrus always asking, needs he ever more and more from Cavador. The Cetus project. Cetus Amicus. Horror of the seas. Horror of the seas. Must, tells the lady.
don't worry. I'll find Cavador. Karis will be stopped.
You'll need... takes you the key. Beware. And... Garrett...
Yes, my friend. What can I do?
The cold feels nothing now. Garrett, I begs, return me to the green. Kill me.
So you can kill him. I'm gonna do it slightly more humane and just knock him out. But he may just have one hit point. I don't know if I've never tried killing him with the sword this time around. The key he talks about is right there. And if somehow you get trapped in here from like a mechanist, underneath, see it? There's a switch. And that switch will open and close this airlock if you get trapped in there with Lotus. But there's no getting Lotus out. He's a popsicle. Okay, what I'm kind of bothered with is that I missed some loot somewhere. Oh, you know what? I know exactly where it is too. We're gonna come back in here. We're gonna go all the way down where those moss arrows were hanging from the ceiling. On the table, 1, 2 coins. Stupid, stupid coins. But there we go. 376, that's what we need. We're done in this area, and we will not be coming back here. So don't leave this area unless you have 376. in your loot total. Once you've done that, come back in here.
The wheel seems to be missing a peg.
The peg is on my leg, bro. Alright, and then we're going to give the wheel a spin.
What the?
Alright, and this is a tricky little bit. See that guy? We want to knock him out. Soft as carpet, yet water resistant. So there are places where it's very quiet, and I'll show you those when we come across them. But there is a camera right through this opening to our left, and it's probably going to alert on us. And I'm just going to run over here into the shadow, and we're going to hope for the best. Like that.
But be fortified with the builder's knowledge.
Move him out of the way. Sometimes there is a guy in here under the camera. Or near the camera, sorry, not under the camera. And, oh, I was like, man, the door is closed.
That must be the Cetus Amicus. Guess I'll sneak aboard and have a look around.
It's a submarine, y'all. Oh, Mary Poppins, y'all. Right. So getting aboard the submarine is going to be the last on our to-do list. We're going to run in here and get underneath the camera like we did at the bank and hope that the dude that comes up the path is not coming up the path yet. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh, I'm just going to keep going. Camera missed me completely. Yeah. Right, I'm going to run in here, and then I'm going to save.
Did that shadow move?
Oh, da-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Was nothing after all.
Whoops. Alright, now the sound goes a little bit wonky down here. There is a mechanist beast, so be careful. It's the best advice I can give you. We're going to save because I don't see it. And then run up beside that rock. And then down behind this crate. Ooh, there it is. And there's some water arrows. And a throwable eyeball. And he's going to take kind of a long path. So, oh, you know what? While he's gone, we can do this. Because we need to knock him out. Run back here. Oops. I guess we're not running that way. Run back here. And then under this rock, 2 more moss arrows. Then I'm going to hightail it back around here. There we go. And now I'm going to wait. Alright, here we go. So even though all these crates look inviting and tempting, there's nothing there. So, and don't walk up the metal thing. You can go beside it and mantle up. There is a dude down here, and he does not like me at all. I'm not sure what we did. Oh, now see this flooring? Looks like a bunch of parallel lines. That's the stuff that's waterproof that acts like carpet. So walking on that's really quiet.
What noise there? That softly.
Alright, so now we gotta get this guy out of our way. Unless you're ghosting, you know. And, ooh. The best way I figured out to do this, at least a way I figured it out, I won't say it's the best. It worked for me once. That should instill you with all kinds of confidence, right? There it is. I was like, where are those things? Pew pew. We need him to be facing our direction. Oh, look, I can see me. Come on, turn around. Turn around and not see the ball that's in front of you that wasn't there a minute ago. You could always use arrows to lure him out, but there are guys on the other side of these big doors, like that one, and you might alert them. He seems to be stuck, though. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Alright, and I'm going to mantle up here. And just crouch. There we go. This is how we do it. And I'm just going to take him back here, and there's a little passage back here. And give him a good toss. Alright, I'm not taking these metal doors. Or, I mean, I'm not going to go through those metal doors. Not yet. But I am going to open them. And what we're going to do instead is, right next to that door is a little water cave. So there's the, I don't know what that stuff's called. Can we just call it asbestos for fun? There's the little quiet ramp, and then right across almost is this little water tunnel. And we're going to go down here. Be careful you don't get stuck. Just keep moving like that, and then go up very quietly, and then we can pop up right here, and somebody's gonna meet us. Yep. Oh,
A noise.
you're the noisy one, man. We are not gonna knock out everybody here. But we're going to throw him there. Don't throw him in the water. He'll drown. And I'm going to sacrifice a water arrow on that torch right there. Perfect. And then save, because my next plan is not fully devised. Maybe we should play in the water. No, it's not this side. Let's come up for air. And then we're going to swim down. And down. Under these buildings. See that cave in front of us? That's where we ultimately want to go. But for right now, I need to come up for air. Okay, save, and then we're going down. Past these boulders, you can slip past those. That's nothing. Keep going. You're not going to run out of air. And then up to that light at the ceiling, because there's nothing else in there. Alright. You want to save right here. I'm stuck. Alright.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
There's a mechanist diver that didn't make it. Why not, you ask? I don't know. Here's a pretty good warning. With funny arms. Captain Markham. Let's save again. You're not going to need that, but you are going to have to make a quick retreat. If you swim around behind the stairs, there's a giant treasure chest. We got a gem worth 400. And there's the captain. Just run past him, keep running, jump the railing, and then jump down the hole. Safe. That's all you need out of there. He's kind of scary. Right. And then we're going to go back the way we came. Blur, 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 blur. Blur, blur. There's the boulders. And then here we are. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. There's like 3 guys on top of the building, so your chances of getting caught here are pretty high. Just being honest with you. So let's go back under. Yeah, that was stealthy. Curse splash. All right, there's another place we need to go right there. I mean, we might as well get it done. Let's just get her done. And I'm trying to decide where to come up for air. I guess this will have to work. This one you might need a breath potion. But we are on the eastern side, and you're going to follow this long, narrow tunnel. Wait, that's the way we came in. Never mind. Ignore the man behind the curtain. All right. Yeah, my bad. What I'm thinking of is somewhere else. Right, that's fine. That's fine. What are you doing, Garrett? Go up. Up, man. There is an underwater entrance into this building. I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to use the door. As brave or dumb as that is.
The saplings did so unnatural pranks that we feared the falls, most unholy rot, and did come into the
Come into the light? Okay. That's good. One dude taken care of. I don't remember if there are any more up here. Let's take a quick peek. I'm not sure what's going on with these guys. Oh, hold on. I gotta get clothes out of the dryer. Yeah, one of those guys should be in motion. And I don't know why he isn't. He's actually... Oh, because he's standing on a ledge. That's gonna make this very difficult. We may... I guess... What I'll do is try to lure them. It's gonna be really hard to do. I'll lure them over here somehow. I don't think this is going to make enough noise. No. Maybe the floor. Nope. Oh, well, that'll work. Jumping up and down like an idiot. he's just not triggering at all. Okay, well, maybe something we do later will make him start searching. That's usually what happens. Let's go downstairs. Now, see, we're on that carpety stuff. So there's a whole lot of stuff down here. I don't know the path these guys take. Oh, wait. So if you're here and there's the camera, there's the stairs. Stairs, you know, the stairs. And this is the watcher control. And there, we turned off the camera. But there is a dude down here. And we just missed him. And he's going to come back, but there's not any shadows here. Oh, wait, there was one. Nice. So if you ram yourself into this corner, that's a shadow.
And there came the oxen and Paris, and there came the sycamore, and he did rain.
Perfect. That worked out really well. In the past, I just kind of ran around the corner here and tagged him. We'll throw him in here with his buddy. Sleeping on the job. Alright. We do need to explore down here a little bit. There's one of the big doors that we opened earlier. I don't want to go that way yet. Right there's the camera. Here's a room we want to go to. We are tasked to find the gold for the good of the mechanist. Alright, so we are going down? I don't think this is where I want to go. It is not. Let's go back up. Up? Thank you. You can grab a helmet, you just can't wear the helmets. Yeah, there's nothing back there. Alright, let's go this way. And I don't remember what's this way, so let's find out. Scary. Oh, okay, yeah, now I remember. So here's a locker room. We'll clean those out. Here's a little note. At the KD site, Cavador uncovered ancient power. Wait, who was that from? Loris. That's not confusing at all since we were just talking to Lotus. Right, nothing in there. Oop, didn't mean to pick that up. There's some loot. And some flash bombs. Another breath potion, which is great. And a bedroll, which we can't use. Right, in the corner, we're going to drop down in the water. And there's like a little underwater passageway here that's also on a floor. And you can see right there is a key. We need that key. You have to have this key. So we need that key. We're going to follow this around and we'll come to another room with boxes in it. Not this hallway. I'm calling this the hallway. But there's a room down here. Has boxes. And in here somewhere, on the ground, is a coin purse. And it's easy to miss. There it is. Boom. And this comes out near the camera, if I remember right. Yeah, cool. Alright, we have done this section. We need to go and cause some trouble. Let's see if we can get one of these guys to come over and play. Oh, yeah, they're searching. So they heard me running about. Which is great. We need that guy to get off the ledge. Hopefully not fall to his death. But that looks like the most likely course of action. I may just have to flash bomb and go for all of them at the same time. Because he's not coming off that ledge. Man. So this is not how I wanted this to happen. Yeah. Oh. That was a fail. Oh, but he's off. He's off. Now I'm just going to sit here and wait until they settle down. And there's only 2 of them. And then one of them will start patrolling. See, one of them's already given up. 2 of them have given up. And the last one gave up. That is excellent news. Where did the other guy go? Oh, there he goes. Alright, so he's going to come back our way. Well, something has alerted him. And I don't know what it is. I hope he comes this way when he finally settles down. Right, his anxiety's gonna be high, which means he's gonna be kind of hard to hit. He might turn around and beat us senseless. Oh. Oh. Not good. Not good.
I shall sniff thee alone.
I have found foes more goodly hid
The
than
noxious
thee.
smell remains, but the interloper has fled.
'Tis as if the very shadows swallowed him up.
Shadows cannot hide thy cowardice.
Only cowards and the
course,
vilest weeds
darkness.
hide so.
Crushed wood to fail a simple
Canst we not
task.
keep anything working?
Hey, look, moss arrows. That's not at all how I thought that would go. But hey, we got moss arrows. I took quite a bit of abuse there. Alright, well, we are not going up that way because I don't have a death wish. Oh, well, he saw me.
Thou shalt trouble us
Ooh.
no longer.
Yeah, that's the plan. I don't want to trouble you any longer. But I am going to pop up in house number 2. Now that you're out running around. Peekaboo. So in here, on the table, are the obvious stacks, but there's those loose coins again. There's one. I think that might be the only one. I hate those. I'm going to save because I don't know where that guy went. And let's put a vine arrow as close to that railing as you can get. And then, you know, we're going to gamble. When dude has his back turned. Whoop. Which I guess...
Halt! Surrender thy weapon.
Nope. He's just going to be a problem, isn't he?
Inch by inch I'll search till I've found thee.
That's fine. Here, can I help speed things
Very
up?
shadows do conspire against me. Where went the thief? Shadows cannot hide thy cowardice.
Okay, now might be our chance. This has gone all kinds of sideways, y'all. Alright. And then we're going to run down here. And it's pitch black right here, so it's a good place to save. And take a deep breath. You might need the breath potion here. We're going to cruise. Ooh, is there anything in this first room? I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. I don't think so. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Let's go back to where we were. Take a breath. Alright, and then we're going to swim all the way to the end. Swim past that. Keep going. Keep going. Go to your left, and there's a floating book right there. And there's the new scripture. Turn around and get out. And you'll barely make it. But that's why you need a health potion or a breath potion. Just in case you don't quite make it. Is he still looking? He is. This will be fun. Oh, good. He kind of gave up. Alright, we're going to get out of here. Now. I'm just going to drop in the water. I mean, I can't do this any worse at this point, can I? I don't think so. Swim. See that door? We're going to swim over here to the far corner of the platform. And voila, we are in the dark. And I was not thinking. Back in the water. Swim back over here. And what we need to do is shoot a vine arrow on that beam nearest the top, but kind of right in front of that, so it falls right in front of that doorway. That's not near the top, but that might work. I didn't save it, so I don't know when the last time I saved it. We'll see if it works. Climb up here. Well, that was dumb. I shouldn't have saved it then. Let's go in here first. There's a mine, mine, mine. Yours. You can pick these up, but they don't do anything. And we're going to climb up and on top. If we can get there. We can't. Ah, on top is that. Another silver nuggie. But you can see I kind of had to fudge that a little bit. If you put your... Well... If you put your vine arrow so it drops right down in front of the door, or this opening, you'll come up almost right in front of that nugget. So, we got it. We're not done, but we got it. Let's... You know what? I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I have an idea. Let's go back. Back the way we came. So down. Here's a little bitty tunnel. Alright, here's the second set of buildings. Stay on this asbestos.
Rats, all filthy and unholy rot. Surely that's all to...
Quit your belly aching. Right, and then around here, boom, boom, boom. More flash bombs. Some flares. Now this is funny. In time of peril, breaketh glass. We're gonna save. 'Cause that does seem to draw attention. And we're gonna run.
I'll lift every stone till I find thee, salamander.
Salamander's going in here. Just run in this. Oops. Run in the closet. Here's some piratey stuff for you to read. But he should eventually poke his head around here and we'll give it a good bonk.
I have found foes more goodly hid than thee.
You gave up. There we go. Now you're looking again.
I shall smite thee when I find thee.
Probably. Come on.
I'll lift every
Nobody likes it when people brag. Right. Yeah, this is the perfect run, guys. I don't know what you're thinking. We're gonna go up here. And here's a fire arrow, another water arrow. There's a guy that walks back and forth down there. I don't think he comes in the building, though. We'll deal with him in a minute. You'll want to crouch, though, because if he walks up here and sees you, it's going to be another bad day. We're going to take all these keys. Notice 5 was missing because we picked that up in that little underwater maze beneath the hallways. Right. Alright, let's be dumb. Oh, there he is. Alright, let's get him. I'm stuck.
For Karis' sake, is there someone there? Oh!
Yes, there is. Enjoy your nap. Right, there is a guy around this corner. There are no shadows thanks to that lamp. So I'm going to stand back here. I'm gonna save. And we're going to shoot the wall.
What mischief's this? Show thyself.
and hopefully draw him our way.
Inch by inch I'll search till I've found thee.
Although we have 7 flash bombs, I kind of want to save those. Well, he's not coming at all, is he? There we go. Come this way. I'm just going to lead him with these arrows. And he has a key on him, and so we're going to take that key. It took forever. Unlock this door. And there's some treasure in here. We need that. It looks like nothing. Keep it. Oh, we don't need that. So that thing I grabbed was a rust gas canister. Yeah, we need that. Go over here to the other side. $11.37. $12.62. That's great. That means we have all the loot, and now we can go get on the submarine. There's a couple ways to get on the sub. There is an opening on the top, but it is very dangerous. But I've done it. There's a door on the top, but there's a guy that walks the top, and he's wearing scuba gear, and so you can, here he is, and so you cannot knock him out. So what we're going to do instead of trying to knock him out, so one thing that I've done in the past is climb up here in the back and kind of hid, and there's a door right there. See the kind of roundish door? Is go through there and try to avoid Scuba Man. Instead, we're going to do this slightly more difficult, but slightly more safe. I don't know if that makes any sense. You just swim under. Here we go. Save, because there's lots of guys on here. You see these rooms, and it tells us what's in them. We're not going to open those yet. We're going to do that last. You can hear the guy above us, which is, it's not good, but whatever. There's a guy on the other side of that door. Just leave him be.
Who's there? What noise dost make? Hold!
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A little quicker. And maybe this will work. This isn't how I would recommend doing it. There's a hiding place. Oh. Right on the other side of that door. Alright. Couple of flares. Move the box. And here we have the statuette. And I'm just going to throw him in here. Here. Nothing in there. Oh, we've alerted the meanie head on top. There's a couple water arrows in here. You may or may not need those later, so they're worth getting. I don't remember. I think we took care of this guy. I don't think he's a separate guy. In the one bedroom is the captain's log, the captain of the Cetus Amicus. I'll slow down. Alright, so we've figured out Cavador is not on the boat. He's at this place called the KD site. And that's where we're going to have to go. We've got that. And then come in here. And on the table, there it is. Ooh, apples. I wonder if they will heal me up any. Oh, they did. Nice. Come on, pick up the apple. Oh well. 1627. That's our goal. So now we need to go back down where those numbered doors were. Which was this way, and then down the ladder. Go ahead and close this. And we have keys for all these. Now, if you were reading any of that stuff, they said that Cargo Locker 5 stays closed because they lost the key. 3 different potions, that's good. And if you try to get in these places before you take care of the people, they're liable to come after you. Because it is noisy. A gas mine, regular mine, flash bombs. This is a nice haul. It says there should be rust gas in here. Rust gas in there. If it's not in the... what'd it say? If moved from the main cargo storage. But that's where we got the rust gas, was from the main cargo storage. Here's number 4. I don't remember what's in 4. Couple of portable eyeballs. And then here's number 5, and we're at the end, y'all. There it is.
Tight fit. I hope it's a short ride.
Awesome. Okay, that's still better than the last time I did it, in spite of everything going sideways. We got all the loot, we found the one secret, and that's it. There is no loadout for the next one, so we only have what we're taking with us. And you'll see why I call it a half map, although it's a rather large map. Thanks for joining me this time, and I will catch you next time when Garrett gets out of the submarine and realizes where he is. Go have some fun.